Hello my friend, Jimmy Mawson here. It's a great day for breakthrough. The next video in my 90-day video challenge is day 13. Yesterday I said it was day 11 and it was actually day 12. But it's like one of those captain's logs, isn't it, where you kind of start forgetting what day it is after a while. Anyway, today's video, yesterday I talked a little bit, in my last video I talked about just the value of the Internet Lifestyle Network training, and today I said I would kind of carry on that topic but focus more on the Solomon CEO inside the Internet Lifestyle Network. Now the reason I wanted to do a specific video on this was because even though the Solomon CEO is a part of the training inside the Internet Lifestyle Network, it is the top level training. This is valued at $5,000 for this training, and when you get into it you understand why it's valued at $5,000. okay, I'm going to specify that because that's not actually what you pay for it when you get in, but it is powerful, my friend. Okay, picture this: you have an 8-figure earner, a man who went from being broke, living in a trailer with a pregnant wife, struggling to get his business off the ground, not really any other options for income coming in, and he goes to the library and studies the book of Proverbs in the Bible. Now anybody would think this guy is a nutcase. It's like, look dude, if you want to make money, why are you reading the Bible? But what he tapped into was the fact that the majority of Proverbs were written by one of the richest kings that ever lived, and that was King Solomon. And when you read about his kingdom, you read about the fact that it was one of the most ornate, just magnificent kingdoms that you've ever seen. And Solomon was, if you know the story of Solomon, Solomon was one of the wisest men that ever walked the earth. And there's a story in the Bible where God comes to him in a dream and says to him, listen, what do you want me to give you? I'm pleased with you, I'll give you what you want. And Solomon's response is that he asked for wisdom to rule his kingdom. And because God is so pleased with the answer, God not only blesses him with wisdom, but also gives him complete riches and wealth. So Solomon was one of the wealthiest and wisest men to ever live on the earth and ever walk on the earth. And so this man has tapped into these principles. He's tapped into the principles of King Solomon. And it's there, it's open in the Bible, it's there in Proverbs, it's there in the book of Kings and Chronicles, and you can see Solomon's story, you can see his wisdom, and he expresses it through Proverbs, he expresses it in Ecclesiastes and a number of different books in the Bible. So it's there for anybody to grasp. So this man, Mark Hoverson, takes a hold of this as a broke guy, a broke youth pastor living in a trailer, and he takes it on board and he starts to implement the principles that he's learning in Proverbs, and he builds an 8-figure business and income from these Proverbs. And my friend, I tell you, that was mind-blowing to me. That was mind-blowing to me. And in the Solomon CEO, he has broken down all of the principles that he uses. So Mark Hoverson has broken down all the principles that he uses and that he used through his business to take him from minimal figures to 8 figures. And he's literally poured out his heart and soul into this training. And I don't know, I mean, I've been online for 6 years, and I've been through a lot of trainings and a lot of different business systems, but I've never seen anything as in-depth and at the level of quality that the Solomon CEO presents. And it's so powerful. It's literally transforming not just my business, my life, because some of the principles that Hoverson talks about inside this training helps you to adapt your lifestyle to being in a place to receive a high level income. Often we can strive to kind of make a lot of money, but we're not in the mental place, the emotional place, even the relational place to start to receive that kind of finance into our life. And so what Solomon CEO does is it prepares you in every sphere of your life, in your relationships, in your family relationships, in your sex life, in your financial preparation, your business mindset, And then it deals with the practical elements of being an entrepreneur, of being a business owner, and it breaks that down in some really deep concepts, which is often stuff that the average business person doesn't really consider or think about. And it's so powerful, it's so unique, it's so deep. And when I'll tell you, my friend, when I got hold of this training, I was blown away, and it started to transform me in a number of different ways. And I've connected with many team members and colleagues who are also under the Solomon CEO training, and it is changing lives, my friend. This training is so powerful that even, business CEOs and company owners and big top level people have got hold of this thing. They've applied it in their lives, and they've started to use it to train their companies, their staff members, their managers. And it's so powerful. It's so powerful. And this thing has gone far and wide. And I would encourage you, my friend, if you are a business owner, if you are an entrepreneur, and you need another level, you need to take your business to another level, you need to get hold of Solomon CEO. Go ahead and click that link below, and I will show you how to get this training that's valued at $5,000. $5,000, my friend. And I'm telling you, it's worth every penny and more. But you're not going to pay that today. Click that link below, and I'll show you how to get it for a fraction of the price, and you will be blown away by what you see in this thing. It will transform your business, and it will transform your life. I fully believe that, as it's doing with me on a daily basis. And I'm sitting on this thing every day, listening to it, taking it in, and letting it just transform me, change my mindset, change my approach to my business, and change my income. And my friend, I know it can do the same for you. Go ahead, click that link below, and I'll see you on the inside of the Solomon CEO. Blessings.